Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Okay. Let's be back with some more Deep Rock and some more potentially strange builds. As we had in the other one, there wasn't a whole lot of like really bad builds, but there was some odd ones. Sure, we can pick this. Open lobby as always, so if anybody wants to hop in, feel free to hop on in. And we did the Loki and we did the grenade launcher last time, so let's try Inji's other weapons with like Stubby. How am I gonna build a bad Stubby though? Maybe we do turret arc with one turret? Hey Antonio, how's it going? Maybe we do turret arc with one turret and we go for like more damage to it, which is kind of unnecessary. All these ones are actually pretty good here though. I guess recoil reduction, more damage, and sure, larger mag size. We don't even go for electricity. Now this build would actually probably be fine on like refire booster, but turret arc a little bit less. And then yeah, I guess we go roll control. And we just kind of go with things that we don't really need. Reload speed. Both these are really good, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, explosive goodbye. I never use explosive goodbye on the breach cutter. I don't even remember exactly how to... Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a weird one. Okay, and then we got to go with one turret, because... Can't go with two with turret arc, otherwise that would make it too good. Alright.
Karl would approve of
if you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, and then next up we'll do something with the Warthog and with the Shard Diffractor.
Yeah, rock and stone.
These also were a little bit of an odd combination, because these might actually complement each other pretty well, where the Shard Diffractor helps with the lack of range that the shotgun has, usually, and the breach cutter helps with burst damage, which Stubby usually lacks, so whatever. Shredders are too good. Yeah, but all of Inji's grenades are too good. But I don't know which to replace it with. Yeah, exactly. Because if I set up a lure and throw it right next to the turret, it actually helps. If I have proximity triggers, they'll just do high damage. And if I have plasma bursters, I just get good crowd clear. So that's kind of the problem with Inji. You don't even have something that's like... that's like, you know, a little bit less optimal or something. Because like Driller, I could take like the saw blades, which, you know, generally aren't terrible or anything, but they're not always one of the strongest.
If only this bloody bucket was bigger.
Probably plasma bursters because they aren't too precise. Yeah, I guess, but you can still clear up like an entire swarm with just a plasma burster grenade. So it's kind of the same thing for Scout. I'll probably just run the boomerangs because I like them a lot, even though they are probably the weakest like grenade that Scout has. They're still really good though.
Welcome to the team. None can stand before us.
This stone might not be bad in enclosed areas like this. There we go. Yeah, I got some value from explosive goodbye. And I shot too many things from it. Oh. Nope, sorry about that, Scout. Hopefully these aren't crashing below us and gonna crush us. All right. Okay then. Sometimes plasma bursters burst you. That is true. Sometimes they do bounce back. Because sometimes you hit them at a weird angle and they just happen to fly right back in your face. And that can be really bad. At least you're getting swarmed by other stuff as well. There we go. And I got the explosive goodbye, kind of, even though I think I hit Driller, which I do apologize for that. Yeah. And some machine gun shit's kind of slow. Holds a lot of bullets, though. Well, it is.
Look there.
Yeah. Explosive goodbye. Get some extra value from that and from, you know, the the rotation. Yeah. Okay. The Turret get maybe a little bit of value there. Hey, Sleepy Bear, how's it going? I am back. Welcome back, H-Labs. How are you doing? Glad to see a fellow Stubby enjoyer. I like Stubby. This isn't really one of their strongest builds, but it is a build. And honestly, that's okay right there. I'm kind of surprised I'm still getting turret arc to trigger so frequently. Like, I haven't had to use up a lot of shots for it, which has been nice. An explosive goodbye is still weird. No. Well, hang on, guys. I'll be back when I have bullets. Until then, I gotta wait for the shredder drones to kind of do the job. Other than that, I can just click at them. Alright. Now. Alright. Okay. Yeah, all right.
You're a good mule, Molly.
Ready?
This is where you empty your canister when you're fully loaded.
It burns. It burns.
Yeah, one person's ready. Two people are ready. Still this up here.
Ask your team before double dipping. My order.
We're gonna call on another one. I'm here. Welcome, Crevice. Glad you can make it. What timing? I just got it with pork ribs. Okay. I'm okay. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Sleepy. Oh, hey. I'm doing even better because the drop pod's right here. Alright, well, this build is actually okay. Not too surprising. The breach cutter's pretty good by itself. Stubby's pretty good by itself. I figured turret arc might be a little bit more finicky, but it seems to be fine. I think it benefited that we had a small cave too. Alright. Away we go. Maybe not a bad build, but a risky one. Fat Boy with proxy trigger, increased speed. We did have Fat Boy proxy trigger with neurotoxin last stream. So I was trying to find like the worst, not necessarily the worst combination, because I think we could potentially make some other ones that aren't way great. Because like the Fat Boy one just isn't that great with the primaries because you can run through ammo with it so quickly. And I wasn't building for any ammo on it, just like I built it for all AoE, so it had like 6.5 meters of effective radius. But I only had like 3 shots for it, and it had proxy trigger on it. So it was a risky one. Maybe not a bad one though. Wonder if there's a build which that actually has 0 synergy. Potentially. It really depends. Alright, yeah, sure, let's do the mining mission too. I haven't done one, so why not? Alright, so we gotta come up with one with the Warthog and one with the Shard Diffractor. For the Shard Diffractor, I was thinking this particular overclock. I was trying to do the has 5 lethal achievement. Oh, cool. Yeah, the automated beam controller, because this just makes it so we lose. Well, we have to keep firing it. And I guess we go single target damage, more damage. We try to build it for like a damage build. Charge capacity makes sense because then we suck out more ammo from it. The platform bomber or the must consume full charge. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because like this one's still pretty good. This one still lets you have a lot of damage. You can run through ammo with it really fast. And then like some of these other ones where it's like this one's just good by itself, this one's good by itself, this one's good by itself, this one's good by itself, without like anything. Biomass gets us back ammo slow. I guess we go with hydrogen because then we go with a shotgun that can't trigger the electricity. So that's just kind of a dead skill. Aaron, how many bad builds you try? I'm trying one for each weapon. And so far we've done gunner and part of Inji. And then the shotgun, maybe we go mini shells and... I guess we just go with like something like that. Turret whip would actually be good on this, so minor adjustments. I think that would be like the weakest mini shells build where we're only doing 40 damage or 40 damage a shot, assuming we hit with all the pellets. But we have like no recoil and vastly reduced base spread. Sure. We'll try that, I guess. Because I have done like quote unquote worst with the shotgun when I've taken like just a ton of damage on the shotgun and a ton of damage on the grenade launcher and you just don't have ammo. This one we should have ammo, but I don't think we're gonna have damage. Which turret needs to be bad too. Not particularly. I just went with like one turret for turret arc. We could try to make a bad turret build though. Which would probably be like, yeah, the reload, larger ammo, and then Hawkeye. But even so, this still isn't that bad. Just a longer build time, which is kind of annoying.
Rock and stone me like a stone.
That's it, lads. Rock and stone.
And one or two turrets doesn't really matter with this either, because we've got, well, we don't have turret whip. Yeah, so far we've tried like 3 gunner builds entirely. Oh, they're making stuff. All right. Oh, and there's also a donation to the charity, so let me check that. Thank you for donating to St. Jude's. Let's see. That is once it loads up, I can see. Let's see. That was $5 from Udard. No message, but thank you very much. Appreciate that. Helps out the charity a lot. And thanks everybody else who has already donated to the charity as well. I do appreciate that. This is benefiting St. Jude's, and we're going to be doing this for the rest of the month. Or at least until we hit the goal, or whichever is first. Or until the charity event ends. Because I did get a big old box of stuff that I've kind of only opened up a little bit. They sent me a second St. Jude's Play Live button. So now I've got 2 of them, which is pretty awesome. I can smack them both. They make the same sound though. I was kind of hoping the new one would be a little bit different.
Feel like we're digging our own grave.
Come on, throw some balls.
All right. Okay, let's see how accurate this shotgun is. I'm sure it's going to be very accurate. It's just we're not going to have like any damage on it. And then I don't know if we'll check out Scout next or Driller next. I think Driller's going to be the most difficult one to make potentially bad builds for. Because like I have no idea what we're going to do for the flamethrower. Yeah, let's grab this deal. Or even the sludge pump for that matter. Maybe sludge blast built for no ammo at all. That one might be one of the weaker options. Oh, okay, somebody to grab the beer up here. Awesome. Wouldn't the worst build be taking no mods at all? Well, I wanted to do it with full mods. I might do a stream with just no mods on anything. Just do a full Greenbeard stream. I've done that before on Has 5. It's pretty rough in solo. Multiplayer might not be so bad, though. Yeah, I can't stop shooting. A lot of little swarmers. Hey, perfect weapon for taking out swarmers, though. It has no recoil and is fairly forgiving on the spread.
Feel much better now.
I like a challenge, but I'm not a masochist. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing a Greenbeard challenge. Like, unless you're just trying to make it difficult for yourself. And I've only ever been able to do it on, like, shorter missions. Don't get caught in any of the impact zones. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, fighting right here should be fine. Just put my turret here. It takes longer than usual. Yeah, because I still haven't tried certain weapons as a Greenbeard challenge, though. Snow cannon with snowball or reload something happen. Do you mean like how to activate it, or just like as an option to take? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, as expected, I can keep it on target, but I don't do any damage.
The smell. It lingers.
Okay, this still does decent damage on it. It's just now I wasted like part of that magazine. Just drawing a line over there. Today I loaded my shotgun with like hand loads that are bird shot and just underpowered. They're designed just to take out pigeons, not actual bugs. Even a regular dragonfly will withstand this. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, a little loot bug, but I gotta use something.
Weapon ready.
Gotta get some value out of it.
Yeah.
Zip right up.
What a jaw-dropping experience. Platforms, guys.
You've gotta prioritize Nitra.
Reloading.
Ow.
Inventory is full. Time to enforce it. Where is that damn you? Ow. Booyah. Faster. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh. Hang on. There we go.
You carry
How often do you see people who play funny sound with soundboards? Like in the game, or real life, or what?
I needed that.
I don't know. It's like firing confetti. Yeah, like confetti cannon.
Sweet.
Or it's like trying to use a sandblaster as a weapon. Yeah, it might be annoying at very close range, but at longer ranges doesn't do a whole lot.
Platform. Yeah.
The laser's doing okay, it's just we waste a lot of ammo. Has the no damage EG build going. It's going alright. I got shredder drones for some damage in the game through voice chat. Oh, I don't know. I usually don't have my voice chat up very high. So yeah, I don't hear very much voice chat through the lines. Oh, we're rich. Yeah. Yeah. I think that one was weakened from the electricity. Oh, there's just a giant bug zapper out here.
There's a data cell in there, but it ain't gonna be easy getting our hands on
Ready? I am.
We're the best.
Okay. There's some weird spots here. The electricity might keep us safe, though. Alright. Go get him, confetti cannon. Oh wait, Steve, yes. You can deal some damage for us. Oh, that's just the... Oh, it's over there, okay.
Focus. Find the active node.
Ah, it's this one, alright. Oh. Alright then. Go, Driller Man, go. Oh, it's all the way up here.
I'm on this one. I'm getting good at it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to do it in time. No! So close. If I hadn't screwed up the first one, then maybe I could have gotten to that one. Okay.
One of the comms routers and Xanax.
That one. Should really set up the turret just in case.
Ready to be built. Sentry on. Find the active antenna and hack it. Router I'm disabling this one. Nerves of steel. Come in. Horn ready.
Okay.
Rock and stone.
Yeah, congratulations, you didn't explode. Glorious day, we didn't explode.
Hope I'm
All
not
right.
getting sick touching this. Where is that?
Molly.
Lock and load it. That wall.
Very good, team. Management is satisfied with your
Drop
performance.
your bloody keys in there.
Down it goes.
All right.
Smooth. That's it. Back school. Just take your sweet time, old lady. What?
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready to go. Steve, get away from there. Yeah, stay there.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody connect ammunition. Take it.
I'm taking some of the air.
Grabbing ammo. Red sugar.
Hmm.
The ride home is on the way.
All right. On our way then. Next update, Deep Rock better give us some better equipment. I'm sick of Molly getting in the way. Don't know if that'll change. They'll just give us 2 Mollies and then both of them can bully us off of cliffs and stuff.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5.
We're rich. Good evening, Ron. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I am. How are you doing, Rust? Hope you're doing well. That's just made me realize it's been a really long time since I had that machine event. Yeah, it's not super common anymore. Same with the Prospector. It's been so long since I've seen a Prospector, at least a couple weeks. Ron, what do you think Season 4 will be about? Boxes. It's gonna be boxes on Hoxes. I'm not the first one to come up with that, but after seeing the other like teaser trailer where we get another box, it might be something like that. Maybe we're trying to figure out what happened to the delivery driver. But yeah, since we've only gotten like pictures of boxes, I imagine it's going to be something to do with that. Like maybe we're doing missions trying to figure out what happened to the delivery drivers that lost all of their cargo on Hoxies, you know, for all the events. Maybe that will be explained slightly. Space UPS missions, basically, yeah. Space UPS or FedEx or Amazon delivery, whatever it might be. Oh, Steve's gone. Yeah. All right. All right. You're so close to get the achievements. The Karl one. Yeah. All right. My Dominoes got lost near Hoxies. Better send the dwarfs. Exactly. Weapon pickups. That'd be interesting. I know some people have wanted that, which does sound kind of cool, at least for a deep dive. Of like, you could switch out your weapon for another weapon for like whatever mission you thought you would take or thought you'd be on. And then it would just give you like the percentage of total ammo that you have. I think that would be a really cool option too. So like if you took the Warthog and you were like, okay, maybe I don't want to use the Warthog, maybe I want to use Stubby, you could switch over to Stubby like halfway or, you know, from the first stage to the second stage. But if you had half ammo for the Warthog, it would give you half ammo for Stubby. I think that would be kind of a cool idea, and I don't think it would necessarily be overpowered.
Stone.
Another mining mission. All right, well. All right, so that was the engineer, and all the engineers felt okay. Not the strongest, but they just didn't feel like they were like well optimized. That was about it. I've already done gunner. I guess let's do scout.
Here I come.
Kind of Rainbow Siege esque mid-mission lockers, potentially. Yeah, boxes that change your loadout during deep dives. Another way that you could do it is that you could potentially, it would be like a random box, but maybe you get extra points for taking it or something, and then it would just give you a randomly assigned loadout. That would be really cool too. I would actually love another deep dive attachment thing where it's just like you get random gear and then you can switch out random gear as you go down through the mission. That would be really awesome. All right, I guess let's go with something with the GK2, which before when I was doing bad builds, it was like GK2 built like this, which I still don't think would be terrible on AI stability engine. So what would be the worst one? Maybe homebrew? Although homebrew is still decent. This is just like very accurate homebrew. Maybe. Worst builds time? Yeah. And it's been kind of difficult because most of the builds have not been that bad. Alright, whoops. I meant to select the mission. Oh, that's mine. Alright, let's do this one instead.
Mission selected. Powering up the drop pod.
As someone who loves deep core rifle, the AI stability engine overclock is a little too good whenever I don't use it. It's very noticeable. It is quite strong. It can deal a lot of damage and it's super accurate. I mean, but like I said, before the GK2 got buffed, it was basically that one. Let's do the Karl achievement. Okay, we can try it. And then boomstick is pretty much, it's got to go to double barrel because double barrel is still not very good. And then we just take like damage, this one because it's redundant, stun because it's not as good as the other two options. Blast wave because it's not as good as the other two options, and then like auto reload, and we're running born ready, so that one's also redundant. I think that one's just kind of the worst that we could have for the boomstick. All right.
Rock and stone, yeah!
I thought, what if Season 4 gave us mounted turret drop in the mission, which a single dwarf could hop on, shoot bugs with it before it ran out of ammo, and then it's unusable? That could be interesting. I guess it would depend on where it drops it, or if you could place it, as to how good it would be. Because if it just randomly drops it somewhere in the mission, it might not be very useful. Let's see, take it with a grain of salt, but it can be clearly seen, but it looks an awful lot like a bigger than before. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Recoil on GK2 is pretty manageable unless you have overclocked firing mechanism. Yeah, that's true. Hi again, hello Echo. Why was I the only one who loaded in? Alright, well, get the most value out of Bosco then, I guess. Okay. I guess I just loaded in first. Weird. Maybe I had a little hiccup in my internet. This, again, feels fine for the GK2. This doesn't feel bad. Like, yeah, it's not as strong as... It doesn't feel like it has, like, any recoil, though. It just doesn't hit super hard.
If only Deep Rock would invest in some pesticides.
Well, if we're going for the Karl achievement, there's no reason to go for Nitra. Ooh, Hellfire. Very nice.
Reloaded. Lights up!
Rage.
Washed one.
Hmm. Oop, toss that over there. Hmm. Okay. Oh, well. Can't go for the Karl achievement now. That's okay. Don't worry about it. That does mean I should be going for Nitra.
Lock and loaded.
Okay, okay, goodbye. Hmm.
Flares up. Watch me fly. I was born ready.
Okay.
Contact. Lock and load.
Yeah. Yeah, I still hate jellyfish.
Staying on the floor.
Yeah, this thing feels fine on the GK2. Like, it feels kind of basic, but it's okay. Scout was calculated the best way to die from fall damage. Yep. Exactly.
Stand your ground. Give no quarter.
Yeah.
Goodbye, space doctor.
Ow. Ceiling hit me. There's another space lobster. Hyper propellant. That'll do it. Didn't hit anything, did it? Oh yeah, I've got armor breaking on this. I think. Because we didn't want to go with more damage for it. Which does still make it pretty decent. Jellyfish, that reminds me, have you played Dredge, Ron? I have not played Dredge yet. I might though.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
I love armor breaking for the lobsters. So nice.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Hmm. There's more nitro down there. Looks like that's our last thing that we need over there. Last aquarg. Then again, like everybody else, I'm hoping that they add a couple new weapons. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna add new weapons for the next season. They would have probably already announced that. Or at least teased part of it. It's more likely that we're going to get, well, they said that we're going to get like overclocks for weapons, which is pretty cool. And then new enemy types. I don't know if we're going to get like a new biome or not. If so, that'd be awesome. I'm sure we'll have new, or a new mission type as well, and probably a new modifier, new mutator, since all the other seasons have had them. Yeah. Yeah, this is still fine GK2. The boomstick's not great, but it's okay. Does burst damage. Not sure if it breaks the chat rules, but I'm going to listen to the radio today. I got... Wait, what? But when I listened to the radio today, I got an ad for a political party where I live. And I felt very random because we weren't even having elections this year. No, that's perfectly fine to talk about. I usually don't have any like political stuff, but if it's random things like that, then yeah, absolutely talk about it. That's funny. Oh, hey, big, yeah, first big kaboom boy. Well, this stream at least. We had quite a few the last one. Oh, oh, wait, no, it is just one. I thought there was two. I thought I seen another leg. Bleh. Blew me up. I was hoping he'd blow up. Yes! Take me to Valhalla, dang it. I didn't fall down with him. Dang detonator. You need to blow me up better. Aha. Yeah, let's go. The lithiaphage enemies were pretty underwhelming. I guess. I mean, they were different enough. I like their design. It would have been nice if they looked quite, well, I don't know. I think they're fine the way that they are, because I get that it's supposed to be like a plague that's taking over the bugs on Hoxie, so it would make sense for them to not look super different. But maybe having them be a little bit more rotten or something like that would have been a nice little touch. More perk / general perk overhaul would be actually really needed. We actually really need it. Yeah, new perks and a perk overhaul would be a good addition, because we already have way more than enough perk points as it is. I think that I like the idea of how they implement the perks though into this game, where you can buy them as you see fit. But I mean, we do have 173 total perk points that we can have extra. And I don't think we need that many extra. Having some extra, I think, is really good, though. Alright, well, that was a fine build. It was okay. Wasn't anything spectacular. Alright, let's do M1000 next, which I think electrocuting focus shot would be the weakest of these. Super cooling chamber still hits really hard, even if we build it for all damage. Electric focus shot's kind of a weird one that I guess we could build for damage. Guess we go damage, recoil reduction, more damage, and then like, I guess we hit like a stun. Stun doesn't really matter if you're already electrocuting things. It's not bad, but we'll do that. I don't know what we're gonna have for a... Because, like, the worst thing I can think of for the Zukovs is just going, like, embedded detonators and building it all for damage where it just doesn't really help you. And that's about it. So it's just we don't have very much ammo. I can't think of anything really bad beyond that. Let's pick a mission type too. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Double XP. Awesome.
Rock on!
Orbital insertion sequence initiated. Abort the drop.
I'd actually argue that I found infected enemies interesting and challenging sometimes. This comes from a relatively new player on console, keep in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're just getting into the game, yeah, they probably are quite a bit different. You have a point, but I also get horrible frame drops on lithophage missions, which is why the lithophage enemies get on my nerves so much. That does make more sense too. If it's actively hurting your frames, then yeah, it's gonna be more annoying. Yeah, Dark Morkite on this. I mean, we are getting Morkite, but
Cheers, Mike! Yeah!
yeah.
Never felt better. Rock and stone in the heart.
Design-wise, I like them, but they only had parasites, grunts, and Praetorians, right? Yeah, that was it. And I mean, it would be cool to see like a plague Dreadnought or something, or like plague Mactera, or some of the plague grabbing things like a plague leech or a plague like sand shark. Those would all be pretty cool to see. I know that yeah, coming up with new designs might take a while though. I just did my first Dread on Has 5, real Monster Hunter experience. Yeah, it can be. I get constant frame drops either way. I don't know if it's the game or my console. I don't know. Have you tried changing some of the settings in there? I'm not sure exactly what settings console gets.
Check your gear and let's go!
Scanners have located
Well, I can still one-shot them.
liquid morkite. To extract it, we're sending in a refinery for you to set up. Locate the wells,
So that's not bad.
set up pipelines, and pump it all back.
Does this actually just kill with... Huh. Okay, that's not bad at all then. I just don't think this is going to be super ammo efficient is the only thing then.
Request accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
There's up!
We got a core lag weed too.
Let's take that thing out!
That is kind of nice that the electricity is enough with this damage build to kill acid spitters. So this might actually be a decent build then. At least for electrifying focus shot. I think the Zukovs aren't going to do very much just because
Can't see anything!
we lack ammo. There's a second menace. Alright, yeah, and still kill stuff quickly. It's just bullets might be the main issue for this build. There should be a random option for the skin framework, like for victory salutes. Yeah, that would be really cool. It would be cool if you could just hit randomize and it randomizes all of your loadouts. Or just like everything about your loadout. I think that would be really fun.
We need a pump jack here.
Pump jack requested. Is inbound.
Because then I could do like random builds and a elite deep dive and stuff. And see how it works.
He really has a coat it. You shouldn't eat precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Huh. Yeah, it's still fine for taking out.
Mine carts are so last year.
Should we fight the weed? Sure. Whoop. Yeah. Okay.
Go fetch. I'm the king of pipe.
Let's go get some more nitrate because I'm gonna need more ammo. I'm already out with submachine guns. Or just about. And another flower. Alright. I would like to see new blank core machine events. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We haven't had any of them since the blank cores were really introduced, I think. Do embedded detonators usually reload that slowly? Yeah, if you don't take any reload speed. Usually I take the faster reload speed in tier 2 because you don't really need larger mag size or faster rate of fire. Oops. That would be enough to body shot slashers. That's getting nice. I mean, I guess another way that you could just handicap this is simply never use the focus shot, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the overclock. Oh, what the heck? Why so many all of a sudden? Okay. Let's see.
Another pipeline established. You just need to set up one more, and then we can start the extraction sequence.
Okay. Yeah, running into ammo issues, but other than that, the build is okay. Yes. Okay, well, the electricity killed that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ah, thank you. Okay. That's kind of weird, but alright. I don't have very many bullets left. Oh yeah, the boomerangs are actually pretty good against the weed, weirdly enough. Since they kind of just lock the sprouts down if they're close enough to one another. No. Okay.
MacLeod requisitioned. Launching now.
Alright, I've got 4 shots left.
Time to restock.
Okay.
Getting supplies.
Yeah, boy. Okay. I don't think we're gonna do much on this one, yeah.
Not sure if you were truly alive, but now you're most certainly dead.
Now go get him, boomerangs. I can at least be a little bit elusive. Yeah.
Lighting up. Turn my back on you again.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't fall to my death there. It's kind of nice. Ow. Where did that one hit me from? Oh, right there. Yeah, and then there's still more little things here.
Every larva killed is one lesson. Clip it.
Oop. Hate that thing. Yeah. It can be potentially pretty rough. Sometimes it's not so bad though. Usually depends all on the spawn location of it.
Lights up. Armor. Disgusting.
Lots of movement. Oh. Hoping it would throw me further. Alright, well. Either way. I'll just break my legs like a normal scout. Love seeing Gunner use their shields besides just resin. Yeah. It's really good for defense. Can be really good for resin though too, and sometimes that's all you end up using your shield for. Because those are like the only opportunities you get to use it. Okay. Oh, I am out. Go get him, Boomerang. I need more ammo. Running out of ammo. Dual pickaxes? Yes, dual pickaxes. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. I don't usually get infected on the pipelines. I don't know if I've ever been infected when using the pipelines. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna run through ammo really quick again.
This space plague is the worst.
Oops. Alright.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, I don't think this build is super strong against Rockbox. They seem to be okay just tanking through all of our stuff.
Send the cleansing pot, please.
Cleansing equipment is on its way.
Hang on. I'm a-coming.
Cleansing equipment is on site.
I found the smallest clip. Splendid rock and stone, everybody. How have you all been? So far, so good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well, too. Anything can be a sniper if you aim enough. Technically, yes. I don't know. I've tried using these as long range, too. I think that's when I had gas recycling. Yeah, I think I was trying to use gas recycling as my long range option. No accuracy for it. Because I was using overtuned particle accelerator as my primary. So I had close range and really close range.
Foaming up the area.
Is that another detonator?
There's up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another detonator. Alright. Another big kaboom boy then.
I get infected. Quarantine me in the spitfire.
No, well, I just lost that. That one ended up in the void.
Damn rock pots. Step 2. Vacuum up all the foam. And
No.
the rock pots is
That's probably gonna kill me. Nope, the detonator's gonna kill me.
loaded.
Alright. I don't have any more boomerangs. Wait, there's a second detonator. Double detonator.
Can we order supply drop? I kill
Okay.
I need more ammo.
Okay. I'm out of bullets. Hey, no, I'm not.
Fighting!
I can kill him with flares. Yes, yeah. Now I'm out of bullets with everything. All right. Well, at the very least, it was a moral victory then.
Help! I ordered a resupply.
Okay.
Tripod inbound.
What the Steve doing? Yeah, exactly. I don't know, when you hit something far away with a sludge pump, is it a sniper or is it just artillery? That's a good question. Maybe with the clean overclock that gives you bonus angle, or I guess less affected by gravity, AG mixture, and then you take more velocity in tier 1. It's kind of more of a sniper then. Oh, what happens if you throw sludge blast on there? Is that artillery or is that more like a flat cannon? I guess that would technically still be artillery, but or just anti-aircraft.
Pipelines and pump jacks are ready for operation. All objectives completed. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
All right, this has been an interesting mission so far.
Direct intercept course.
Oh.
Line is up.
The liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pump jacks are working at full capacity. Be warned.
Yes, let's begin.
So stay on your toes. Do what you can to protect and maintain.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Incoming enemies. The pumps are working as fast as they can. Keep it up. Pump sequence at 25%.
Huh, I'll just despawn and spawn somewhere else. Whoops.
The extraction has stopped. Pipelines in need of maintenance.
Okay. More maintenance must be done. Away we go, bugs. Okay, not towards more bugs. Let's go this way.
Bloody Sonic! And here I come with my fist.
Okay.
Take care of what is left. Then have a breather. Pipeline functional again. However, we still have malfunctions in the system.
Okay. Should probably grab this because I'm going to need more bullets even if nobody else does.
Lining up!
Oops. There we go.
Time to restock! Ready to kill some more crates.
Love it when you can just fire across the room at the bugs that aren't aggro yet. Yeah, that is kind of nice. And weapons like the M1000 can do it extremely easily. Other weapons like the minigun and the Hurricane can do it as well. I guess you can technically do it with any weapon if you really wanted to attempt it. Might be kind of difficult though. Okay. We can still kill big things relatively fast so long as we do have ammo. Okay. Don't know if that's gonna hit anything. Yeah, it will. All right. Awesome. There are any mods you recommend, preferably quality of life ones? I haven't tried out a ton of mods so far, but I do like the ammo or the overheat mechanic one. That one's really cool. I don't have it actively installed, but I have seen it, and it does seem really nice, especially if you're trying to learn how to EPC mine. So that would be one I'd recommend. There's quite a few though for like increased performance, and some people really like the damage numbers, which is nice too. That way you can see how hard you're hitting and, you know, what percentage of health that is to the enemy. Helps with certain builds.
Pump sequence at 75%. You're doing good. Keep on fighting. More bugs coming your way.
Alright, I'm gonna be curious as to how many kills I got at the end of this. I'm assuming not a ton.
Let there be light. Light.
Okay, boomerang won't go that far. No, it only went after that one. That's kind of disappointing.
Must be due to jammed pipelines. Get it fixed.
Just get out of the way, goo bomber. Just in the way. There we go. Alright. Should be good now. Do you have piercing? No. No piercing on this whatsoever. This is built for like damage, which it's not way great at. And then so is the
Button on the refinery to send the goods to orbit. We'll send in the drop pod to get you out.
so is the Zukobs. They're built for damage as well with embedded detonators, so I have no ammo for them.
Rock trucks remain in the cave. Just hit the button on the mule, and we'll send in the escape pod.
And then I guess up next we've got the crossbow and the drag to play around with. Make something bad with them. Oh, okay. And grab yourself a resupply. It's a good idea. I'm gonna do the same even though I'm double dipping. Sorry about that, anybody who wanted that. Yeah. Okay, I shot the sand shark. I was aiming for the goo bomber, but all right. Whichever.
Lights up. Lighting up. This one's for Karl.
Turns our fire sirens into the jump around song. Oh. Yeah, I seen that on Drilling in the Name of's channel.
For rock and stone. Rock and stone.
Alright. Alright, Ron and Chad, take care, and I will see you next time. Cheers. Alright, Ceiling. Hey, take care. Bad build for the situation. Yeah, it's not the best. My idea was having more than 200 letters, and I have cutting the messages in part. It's about adding one mechanic during extract parts? So is Ron using GigaChat? This isn't GigaChat, no. We already used the double barrel one, and we're actually using an electric focus shot rather than supercooling chamber. You know what bad setup you using? Electric focus shot and embedded detonators, both built for damage, neither of which have very much ammo. Embedded detonators is still really good at dealing damage, it's just you don't need to build more damage on top of it. Jeez. Maybe we'll do like a point extract?
For those about to rock and stone.
I think we've only done one of those so far today. So having another one would be pretty cool. Alright, next up we gotta go with something with these that's bad. Or maybe not the best. So... I mean, shield battery booster is an easy one to pick. Even though I don't think it's bad, it's kind of awkward. It'd be worse if we're going on a shield disruption mission, or if we were going to Hollow Bow or Magma Core. Maybe Fungus Bog too, because you can just take so much passive damage. If you had piercing, more bugs would be electrocuted, plus Zukovs would mount an upgrade that deals more damage to electrocuted enemies. Yeah, that is all true. And that would be a better build. Which is why we didn't choose it. The point of the build is to take overclocks and picking the least optimal upgrades for them. Yeah, basically.
Company property will be deducted from your pay at the end of the month.
Rewire mod is okay. Yeah, I guess we just take like shield battery. We don't go with cooling. We go with like increased rate of fire. Yeah, both these are fine with it. Either one's fine. No, we take accuracy. We can't have cooling, and if we overheat, then we can't have fast feet. I guess we take armor breaking, even though armor breaking's still pretty good. And then we take even higher rates of fire so it can overheat potentially even quicker. Sure. Shield battery with maximum overheating, basically. And then the crossbow. All of these are actually pretty good for the crossbow. So how do we make them bad then? Because all these bolts are fine. We can pick whichever bolt we'd like. All of these are actually pretty fine too. I guess we take... projectile velocity is a little bit weaker, in my opinion. Maybe go... I don't know, Bodkin's still not bad. It's just then we go for like more special bolts Bodkin. Do something like that. I guess we... actually, that one can work with Bodkin points. Maybe the fear on it? I don't know. There's not really a bad one for the crossbow, because this still looks okay. Maybe we take... cryo still alright, too. Special cryo? Since, like, this one's a dead skill, then. This one's not as useful as the other one. Fear is kind of weird on cryo. I don't know. They all seem decent. Rewiring, but intentionally never overheating. Although that requires changing your playstyle to not be effective instead of using upgrades that aren't good with the overclock. Yeah, exactly. That's true too. Because yeah, otherwise rewire mod would be one of the weaker ones if you're intentionally not trying to overheat it. But I am trying to use the overclock in some way. Because that could be the same with like when we were just using the electric focus shot, where basically if I just spam fire it from the hip, then I just have nerfed damage and nothing else. I don't know, the crossbow's a weird one because I think it's going to be useful regardless of how I build it.
Tomorrow. Rock and stone. Yeah. Rock and stone.
So what's your opinion on my idea? It sounds interesting. I didn't actually get to read all of it, but it does sound interesting. Put it on anchor, whatever's fast. Put it on the anchor wherever fast reloading is available. Yeah, that's true. Fast reloading is generally a really strong choice for any of the weapons. Not in every case, because like faster reloads for the breach cutter doesn't really matter. At least if you're bringing Born Ready. I thought the downside of electric focus shot only lowers the damage on focus shots. Oh, it might. So basically I would just be using the standard M1000 then, which would still be fine. But that kind of wouldn't be all that useful. It would kind of be like the same thing of taking... Well, then it would be worse to take super cooling chamber and just never use focus shots. Because you just have less ammo then.
We're all gonna die.
full ammo efficiency rewire is kind of bad. Yeah, that's true. It's not terrible or anything. Oh yeah, this overheats fast. That overheats really fast. But yeah, you're not wrong. Full ammo efficiency rewire mod I don't think is as good as either going partial ammo efficiency or just going full damage. I think I shot the... No, I did hit it. Okay. I thought I shot next to it. Heats up so fast. And it takes quite a while to cool down. I missed that.
Take off. Boy, bang it.
Okay, ooh, we're rich. We're rich. Okay. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, whoops. Then I would pop right out.
We're rich.
Yeah, leave that there.
Stand by. Cleansing pod is on its way.
Okay.
Has arrived. Keep your exposure to a minimum. We don't want you growing extra sinews or something.
This is killing things quick. It's just it also overeats the weapons. Oh, hey. We got something weird.
We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
The ritual. Yeah. The ritual has been completed.
Nitro's been withdrawn. The supply pod is inbound.
Sucking up the foam.
Those are actually two separate.
Aye, the rat is getting into my suit.
Alright, I'll just leave this over here.
The time is up, Ray.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
There we go.
Weapon ready.
Alright.
Go, fetch. I hate rock
Oh. I think I got a fright on the crystal. Okay. This still kind of works. I just gotta make sure to not get hit too much. Oh. Go get them boomerangs. Okay.
Secondary objective completed. Objective bonus.
Oh, overheated again. See you around. See you, cute dog. Hey, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Glad you can make it here. Found another small clip. Hello, floor. Nice to see you here.
Request received. Cleansing pod incoming.
I was born ready.
Requested equipment is at your location. Get cleaning, team. The rock pox won't eradicate itself.
Gonna like it.
I do credit where it's due, and if it weren't for you, Ron, I would have never tried out Bodkin points and forever thought it was a bad overclock. Although it's horrible against anything that's not grunts. Yeah, it's not particularly great against big enemies. It's mostly for smaller enemies.
Supply drop has been
I don't think I grabbed this.
Lloyd is up.
Yeah, I don't think the crossbow really has any bad overclocks. I understand some people not wanting to use bodkin points just to kill grunts or web spitters and stuff. I get that, but man, is it a fun overclock to use. I feel like there's some serious worst build potentials with automated beam controller. Yeah, we used that one. I used that one with mini shells built all for ammo, or not for ammo, for just like all accuracy and recoil reduction. Well, dang, that went exactly where I didn't want it to go. And it was okay. I'm not the biggest fan of automated beam controller because it functions the same way the shard diffractor originally functioned.
Objective completed. Clear the cave of any remaining patches of rock pox, and we will send the drop pod down to get you out.
Any remaining patches of rock pox. Okay. Where's the other patches of rock pox?
I was born ready.
All contagion spikes neutralized.
Oh, okay.
Get done with the cleansing operation. The bioscan's all green.
Alright, well, I'm ready whenever then.
Objectives completed. Hit the launch controls to return the mine head, and we will send in the drop pod.
I ordered a resupply.
I'm just calling another one of those too. Why not? We already tried that close to the start of the stream about 1 hour and 15 minutes ago. Yeah, about that. I don't know, because first up we tried roll control and turret arc,
Time to restock.
which was fine. An automated beam controller and mini shells was also okay. I would say it was one of the weaker ones. This one honestly doesn't even feel that weak. It just feels extremely like situational. It would be worse if we had like shield disruption. Then we would just be bringing like a nerfed overclock. But on this mission type, it's fine. What's your build on the drag right now? This is shield battery booster with like all rate of fire and stuff. I can pull it up here in a second. Let's see, rate of fire, ammo, accuracy, armor breaking, feedback loop. It overheats extremely quick, and this wouldn't really be how I'd recommend building it. Hopefully that kind of helps you. And then crossbow, I don't know exactly what I have, but it's feeling fine. Although the crossbow is basically all for utility, so. kind of whatever you want usually works just fine on it. Okay, certainly shoots off fast. Yeah, I think it has like 17 rate of fire. It is very quick. Just I can't hold down the trigger very long, otherwise it overheats.
See you, sucker.
Drop pod has arrived. Clock is ticking. Drop pod passing in T-minus 3 minutes.
He's not gonna be frozen from that.
No more bolts.
Oh, and then he broke my shield. Oh well.
I'll never get the smell out of my arm.
All right. Oh, sorry. Shot 2 teammates there. My bad. Have you tried Valhelm? Made by Copy Stain as well. I have not tried Valhelm, but I've heard nothing but good things about Valhelm. How about adding the worst grappling hook build in the next mission? Yeah, well, I was gonna switch over to Driller now, since we've done one weapon for each of Scout's things. I don't know what would really be the worst for the grappling hook. That's more like personal preference than anything. The crossbow is one of my favorite weapons just because you can see all the unique bolt types on it. A silly reason, but I love that detail. Yeah, I really like the crossbow. The crossbow does seem like a love or hate it weapon. I haven't come across a whole lot of people that are just kind of neutral on it. Which it makes sense. It is kind of a weird weapon. Elimination mission. Sure, we can do that. Jeez. Alright, up next is Driller. And Driller,
I'll drill through anything.
there's nothing really bad that we can take with the flamethrower. It's gonna be... Well, okay, taking it on an elimination mission like this is probably where it's worst at. So we could kind of do that, but I mean... Didn't I just play with you dudes? Yeah, whoops. Can't even spell. Welcome back. Thanks. I just discovered your channel yesterday, and I've been binge watching your DRG videos. Oh, well, thank you, LM. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you found the channel too. Speed boost with grappling hook so you can fall faster. I think I usually take that on the grappling hook. Like this one or this one? Because I usually take momentum. Honestly, these are just kind of like whichever ones you enjoy the most. See, I guess sticky fuel would be the worst for a Dreadnought mission. And yeah, all right, reach. All these are actually pretty good. So maybe heat, flow rate. Yep. Fear, because we can't fear them, and then targets explode because you have to burn them to death with that in order to get it to trigger. Can you show your dopest skins? Well, here's one. I guess if we take Sabata, then we don't take fire with it. Or actually, we could take fire with it because, again, Dreadnought mission. So it's a bit redundant. Either of these are fine. What would be the worst for the Sabata? Does anybody else have a problem with the machine events not existing? No, not really, but I don't need them, so... I guess we go homebrew powder as well. And we just kind of... I don't know, maybe stack accuracy? That might be the weakest flamethrower Sabata build. Alright. See, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and if you guys can think of anything else that's pretty bad for the Sabata, we can take that. We still need something for like the EPC microwave gun. Microwave gun's gonna be kind of a weird one.
Get on board.
I think I have one for the cryo, and I'm not so sure about the sludge pump, but we'll have to think about that in a little bit.
I needed that. That is smart.
Rock me like a stone. Stone.
For rockin' stone.
Alright, I'm back. Train grounds on Dreadnought mission would be pretty redundant. That is true too. Good point. We'll take damaging accurate trank rounds
Rock and stone.
and flamethrower that does very little. This build, I can't, my eyes hurt. What are you talking about? This is clearly peak performance driller right here. It does something. It might be decent on everything besides the Dreadnoughts. Oh wait, hang on. I know how to make this better. There we go. Now it's better.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Okay.
Galaxy's finest.
Rock and give me a rock and stone. Action time.
All right.
You ain't coming home.
It's the elimination mission on Distant Avalanche. Aren't we in? Oh, we're in Crystalline Caverns. Okay, I was thinking we were in like the Sandblast. It's like that's a little bit weird.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Locate a glyphic nest. The Dreadnoughts go there to pupate, see if
Oh, guys, we're rich. I don't know where that flew out from, but we're rich.
bring plenty of ammo so you can take a punch.
We're rich. We're rich. We're coming. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. On to the deposit.
All right.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
Wait, which way are we going? This way. All right. I guess we technically still have drills too. Yes, there we go.
Let there be light.
Huh, this would be a good spot to fight. Die, little blue bug.
And I'm not so proud about it.
Hmm.
Ollie, over here. I can't carry anymore.
I'm ready as well.
Assembly.
Hive guard, okay. Hey, I can actually use my build then. This is kind of the only Dreadnought that I can use it against, at least somewhat effectively. Dynamite him. Man, this thing runs through fuel fast. Yeah, trank rounds. Yeah, more trank rounds. What the heck? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. How have you been, bro? Pretty good, Nick. How are you? Nope. Yeah, blow him up. Here we go. Yeah, get him, Subblade. Get him. Where is the Dreadnought even going to? Nobody's over there. It's weird. Said the Greenbeard, you... Said for Greenbeard, you should also drink Leaf Clover Special. Not doing that. This is bad builds, not bad life choices. Yeah.
None can stand for
Has been ordered and is on the way.
Molly. Come back here, Molly. Alright. I do need more ammo and health. And saw blades.
restock. I'm taking some of the ammo. Getting more ammo.
Some more trick weapon ammo felt better.
Lock.
Okay, next Dreadnought. This way, I guess. Yeah.
Not sure if you were truly alive, but now you're most certainly dead.
Yeah.
That thing almost ate my pickaxe.
Alright.
Send the cleansing water.
Request received. Sensing Karl incoming.
Get a number on the clip.
Oh, there's another Legion. Alright.
Growing extra limbs or something.
No, and we got spitballers there too. Yeah.
Party one down.
Okay.
Glad we have someone to carry our rocks and stones.
Yeah, there's a battery here. Okay.
Deploying lithophone.
The rock box is contagious.
Applying lithophone on the rock.
Sucking up the foam.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can jump to that one. Yeah, not really. Oh, that's... Oh no! That's bad! That was the worst time to get grabbed by rock box. I can take it there's just a swarmer wall behind it. Well, that hurt.
Lloyd is up. Ludicrous speed.
Get stuck in rock box and jumped by swarmers. Yeah, same thing happened to me.
You're a stain on the floor. Reload it. And it reboot.
Oh. Don't worry, Gunner's coming. He's got his battery.
Yeah.
Scout as you guys, right? Yeah.
Traces of rock steel. You're catching me.
Oh yeah, it was right over here.
Taking the left one. Cover rock box foils.
Ow.
A small but important victory against Dreadnought. Keep it up.
Okay. Well, against regular bugs like this, then this build works just fine. Okay.
Lift it, menace down!
Yeah, well,
Is everyone locked and loaded?
ready. Still gotta reload this.
Place the fire order!
Guys are on the way.
Party!
All right. Hmm. Yeah. I almost had a bolt to the Sabat already. Okay. That would be perfect if the Dreadnought was over here. Take it, Gunner's probably running Big Bertha. At least by the rate of fire. Did I get by little ones? What exactly hit me? Where am I? Alright. Hmm. Go. Yeah, go get him again, Saw Blades. Why are you still after me? I didn't do anything, do you? At least not too much. Not compared to anybody else. Alright. It's still trying to attack me. I have like the worst build for fighting you. Is this just to like bully me? Alright. Strange question. Does anybody with a job here have some work on Saturday? You don't have to go into specific details of your job. Yeah, I mean, technically I do because I'm streaming Saturday. I'm probably editing too, but... You could always ask around the Discord too, Holy, if you're looking for something like that. We don't really have a section for that, but could always check there.
Really much better than
Do we find a helmet too? I'm going backwards. All right. Well.
I made a platform. I was born ready.
Yeah, it is over that way. Okay. Just making sure I'm not going around in a circle. It doesn't really matter since we're playing Driller, but I would like to avoid as many circles as possible.
there's recharging.
Alright, let's go this way then. Compact dirt. Hang on. I'll be on the other side of the dirt in no time, I think. Maybe. Maybe not.
Requesting cleansing equipment.
Request cleared. Sending in cleansing equipment.
Stand your ground. Give no quarter.
Cleansing equipment on site. Robert this time, team.
Feels so weird having like such a small magazine for this overclock.
Nope, the flares are recharging.
Found the way to the dread, but also found a lot of bugs. One moment. Dude, you guys, there we go. To a wheel of death. And hopefully that kind of works out.
Cave decontamination complete.
This ain't bowling, this is hockey.
I feel cheated. That rock just ate my saw blade and let it go through the rest of the cave. Okay. Alright. I was wondering how people here feel about having to do their job on Saturday, and if being ungrateful for finding it annoying to potential work on Saturday even though I get paid a lot for it. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but I mean, I'm self-employed, so it's kind of a different thing then, I guess. Plus, I know a couple of our, well, actually quite a few of our subscribers work on, Saturday because they work in like medical field, and it's like there kind of always has to be somebody at the hospital, you know, which makes sense. So I think it would really depend more on the job and what you're doing, more so than anything else. Also, I guess it depends on how many days a week you work, because I know in some countries you don't work, you know, as much as you do in like the US, or, you know, on average. So, you know, if you only, let's say you work 3 days a week, for a regular 8 hours, and maybe that was your job, either as a part-time one or maybe it's a full-time one, depending on where you are. Sure.
Monstrosity is higher than
Supply plot requisitions. Launching now.
Drill to the thing which is over there.
resupply arrived. Go restock.
Okay, that's up in the ceiling. Oh, I found it.
Come on, guys! Rock and stone!
There we go. Oh, the gear. I do need more ammo and fuel and everything, though.
One of them you knobhead. Yeah. Rock and stone. Leave no one to sort this. Ready to kill some more crates.
Ever played Ark before? I've never played Ark, but I do have it. I just haven't played it at all. I watched my brother Tommy play it, and that was pretty hilarious. At least when it first came out, because he was just sitting there like punching trees and this person's just screaming. I remember that. Okay, I'm ready whenever. My headphones died. Give me a moment. All right. Take your time. Bigelow's happened to your wireless keyboard on mastering the same way of joy. True story. Yeah, that sounds rough. Oop. All right, the fire should do its job there. Okay. Heavguard again. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Driller man, dynamite displayers. Yeah, sure. This isn't really built for damage either, but it kind of work. I have 4 fuel left, heck yeah. Okay.
Explosive.
Alright, let me take that back. Just in case. Yeah, get him saw blades. Get saw blades, where'd you go? Okay. All right. Okay. I don't have any more sound blades. All I got is prank rounds. All right, let me grab this really quick. Okay. Melee engineer with the rocket jumper overclock. Yeah. That'd be interesting. I guess it would just be power attack. You could do it if you had the like one of the beers that actually helps you with that. Ah, it came back. And all right. Chainsaw jump scared. A little bit. Where are they attacking him? He's already on the ground. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, there we go then. Ready. Let's see. I'll be working again at the cold warehouse I worked at the last summer and Christmas. 8 hours plus 30 minutes of overtime every weekday. Saturday shifts are 5 hours that all count as overtime. Oh, okay. That's cool. I used to work mandatory on the weekend. I was used to it for a few decades. Once I did get weekends off, it made all the difference. Awesome. Very cool, Bino. Yeah, like the job I worked before this, I never worked weekends, but I would usually be doing stuff like this on weekends because my previous job didn't have like set hours. So like basically I wouldn't know exactly when I was going to be at work. I knew roughly around the time as to when I'd be working, and then we'd work from there until whatever the day had for us. Sometimes it would be longer, sometimes it would be shorter. Like in the winter it'd be shorter, generally speaking, but in the summer it'd be much longer. And I'd be working like inside of a warehouse for a while, usually to start out with, and then go and do like deliveries after that. And then usually after work I'd like come back home and well, usually get something to eat right away, and then I would just start kind of working on this or whatever else I had planned for that day. Because I would also help out people quite a bit around town, since there would just be people that didn't have help available or didn't want to hire. People that were considered, you know, like pros at whatever it was. They could just hire me for cheaper. Or hire me for the same price and I would just get the job done fast or whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah. saw blades go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that was kind of a mess, but so yeah, I don't know if I've ever had like a normal schedule for working regular stuff because I've never had like a normal like job that's been set up in a regular way. If that kind of makes sense. Hey, we actually got the most kills there, probably just from burning stuff with the fire. We got a ton of Jadits too. I don't know, working on Saturday is probably better for me because in 5 hours on Saturday work, I make almost as much money as in 8 hours on a weekday, but I'm still not excited for working on Saturdays. I can kind of understand that.
Yeah! Rock and stone!
Yeah, that does make sense. Alright, that was an awkward build for that one. Let's go with something with the cryo cannon and the EPC. I think flow rate expansion is going to be the weird one. Let's see, GG's. Yeah, flow rate's probably going to be the weird one. Weirder than the other options, I guess. We could go with mag size. Repressure delay doesn't help too much. Pressure gain rate is kind of odd, but we could go for all of that. Damage, not the greatest here. And then fragile, I guess. It's gonna be a weird one. The melee engineer. Well, we were doing engineer earlier. I was gonna try driller now. And then EPC. Okay, well, we know we're taking this one because this one just isn't that good with any of them. I guess overcharger? Do like overcharger all damage so we just run out of ammo quickly? It's like overcharger, more AoE damage, cooling rate. I guess speed is fine, and then more regular shot damage? Just to have a very awkward thing that doesn't really work at anything? Long range driller. Yes, exactly. Let's see. I probably only have enough time to do another one of these. Let's do another, ooh, that one sounds interesting. Let's do another, point extract. Because I still have some other stuff I gotta get done today, too.
Stoner rock!
Rock and stone to the bone.
Rock and roll!
Yoink!
Okay.
Rock solid!
Gravity bastard.
Ah, welcome, Gunner. Welcome to the Shield Disruption Haunted Cave. That should be very interesting.
Rock and stone!
I'm not like Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker succeeded in their stories by sleeping all day. I prepared to work. I have to, until somebody asks for 200 kilograms of cheese. That's the worst request. Do you guys like sell cheese wheels or something? Or is it like a box of cheese wheels? I don't think I don't know how much 200 kilograms is to pounds, but I don't know if I've ever moved that. Sometimes we move some heavy stuff, but I don't think quite that heavy. At least not regularly.
Please just let the barrels be.
I guess it was technically heavier because it was usually pallets of stuff that we were moving, but we had a pallet jack to do it, so that makes it far easier.
Didn't really need those minerals.
Especially with like the electric one.
Some rats from the tap. You deserve a tip for filling our mugs.
We did have one thing that was at least a dairy product that was pretty heavy. It was the ice milk,
The pointy eared leaf.
which was used for making ice cream, and it came in bags. The bags were actually surprisingly durable too, and then there was just like a pull cork thing on them or something, some sort of plastic cork basically to open them up. They sucked if they spilt, because we did have them spill in like the back of the truck before and had to sweep them out. Luckily, those weren't one of the more expensive things to actually like replace. They were actually pretty cheap. It's just they were heavy because you got 2 big bags in a milk crate, and it would make the milk crate weigh about 40 or 50 pounds. And then usually we'd stack up to about 4 of them and take them around. 200 kilograms is like 400 or something pounds? Really? Dang, that is a lot.
We are unbreakable.
I work for a dairy company. The warehouse is filled to the brim with dairy products. I consume dairy products every day. I work there for lunch. Okay. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound like such a bad trade-off, though. In my warehouse, it was just like all sorts of random stuff.
Give me an R. Give me an R.
Basically, whatever the customers wanted, we would order and put it up there. So long as you could get it, we could have it. So, goodbye, guys. Bye. Rockin' stone. Take care, Space Dwarf. Oh yes, the government cheese grommet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the warehouse that we had was just full of all sorts of random stuff. Sometimes we would get extra things because like a company would just give us a bunch of stuff because they like over ordered or had too much, so my boss would get it like a discount or something. And we would just take it basically. So sometimes we got some cool free stuff there, and we got like the same deals that my boss was getting, so we got better deals on basically all grocery products, which was great. Made it so all the normal things like bread and milk and that were cheaper. No, whoop. Yeah, go get them. Game. Oh, that's right. Gotta aim a bit higher than that. Ow. Fossil there. Yep, there's a fossil there.
Down it goes.
There's a bitter gym here. We're rich. Heck yeah.
We're rich.
Actually.
Explosive spice. Die like your mother did.
Yes. He's been responding pretty fast today. It takes him quite a while. All right. We're rich. Hey, Rare. Welcome back. Alright. Gotta be kind of careful here that I don't fall off the edge. Yeah. had it. And then I didn't.
Explosives, boys.
Huh.
Never felt better.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
Oh, okay.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Alright, can I get me some HP then? And not lose it immediately. Oh yeah, and I don't have cold radiance either. Cold radiance on this overclock is actually quite good. Although cold radiance on all of them are quite good. Okay. At the very least, we can always use this as cryo driller, so that is pretty nice. Huh. I found one of them. Very interesting. Anyway, yeah, be careful of that saw blade. I did hit it. Not gonna be able to hit it again though, unfortunately. Okay. Dang you, ghost. No, there was another quark in the wall where I blew the wall up. Yeah, over there. Should probably grab that one.
I'll beat your record this time.
Let's see. Oh, wasn't in the wall. It was through the wall.
Well done. You got them all. Hit the launch controls to return to my net. We'll send us the escape pod.
Alright, I've actually had buy orders from Domino's Pizza that were like 300 kilograms of shredded cheese bags. Each bag is 5 kilograms, and I can fit 20 bags on one wagon. So I need to fill 3 wagons with bags of cheese. It's a lot of cheese. It makes sense though, for like a pizza place. Weirdly enough, I actually did deliver to a couple of pizza places. They never ordered stuff like that. The things that pizza places would order were like, and probably because they could get better deals elsewhere, but things that they got were like pizza boxes. Usually a lot of pizza boxes, which could be heavy just because you get a ton of them in like one box, whether they're made of cardboard or whether they're made of like cardstock. So like they would get those fairly often, or the other one would get stuff for like their salad bar. Usually they'd get like pickled beets, which came in 10-pound cans, and there'd be 6 cans in a box. So it'd be a 60-pound box to like pick up and move. But at least those ones were better than a lot of the others that came like that, because most of the time they wouldn't come with a top. They would only have a bottom, and it was flimsy cardboard. So almost every time you go to pick up the ones that are like the half cases, they would just fall apart. And you just have to put them in like a different box. Or they sometimes would tear in half. And then you lose like 30 pounds of cans on your feet. Which wasn't good either. Did that kind of crooked. Okay. All right. I'm ready whenever.
Wash 'em.
Supplies are on the way.
Yeah, let's get them saw blades, which are actually being pretty useful right now. Awesome. Okay, oh, that's a bunch of little buggers. Alright. Okay. Saw blades going back around. Okay. Be on our way then. Oh. All right. Yeah, toss that there. Toss another one there. No. That saw blade is silent, apparently. Okay. Let's go get them saw blades. And don't come back and kill us, please. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. No, sorry, can't do that. Can't assist at the moment. I thought it was going to be down there for a little bit longer. No. There we go. Can't do it there either. No, not the rollers. I don't want to be in the ball pit. Ball pit's not a good place. Yeah. Dang it. Where's the jump button? Up there. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Huh. Okay, well. Still technically alive. Alright, scouts up there, good. I can die. Oh. I can die in peace knowing that Scout still lives. Goodbye, Scout. I'd tell more, but should the company of Domino's Pizza find out I'm sharing the secrets, it's likely I'll get fired. I don't know about that. I feel like everybody kind of knows about that, but yeah, I guess that would be better than not. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Gurgur, and thank you for the subscribe, Slate. I missed those ones a while ago. But hey, we still technically completed the mission. Hooray! Alright, that'll have to be my last mission for today. But hey, thanks everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for suggesting some of the bad builds too. I appreciate that. Didn't quite get to the sludge pump, but that's okay. Yeah. And this was pretty fun. Next time I'm going to be streaming will be Friday, because today's Wednesday. Yeah, streaming Friday, streaming some more Fallout 4, which should be really fun. And I'm going to be streaming more Deep Rock on Saturday, where we're going to be doing the deep dives and stuff. We'll see how other things that we have planned for that. Always a pleasure to watch and play. Watch you play. Oh, well, thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. It was fun watching. Thanks for the stream. Well, thanks for being here, Oli. I appreciate it.
Rock me like a stone.
Let's see, GG's. Oops. Thanks, everyone. Rockin' stone, rockin' stone. Yes, you guys take care. Have a great rest of your day and a great tomorrow. And I hope to talk to you guys on Friday. Till then, stay cool and bye-bye, everybody. Take care.